looking stunning and seductive. But the man standing across from her didn't even glance her way. His full attention was locked on the stove. He tossed a handful of garlic slices into a sizzling pan of oil, sprinkled in some pepper salt, and let the aroma of fried garlic fill the room. Then he scooped out freshly boiled pasta, letting the garlic and noodle flavors fuse together in the heat. To finish it off, he added chopped scallions for that extra kick. All while the woman watched him with eager eyes, a piping hot plate of pasta was finally ready. He brought it over with a calm, effortless gesture, then turned and walked away without a word. Because for him, cooking was never about spending a romantic night. It was about the pure pursuit of flavor, about winning over every single taste bud that crossed his path. Jack wasn't just any chef. He was a perfectionist who treated food with serious respect. Every time he stood behind the counter, his hands moved like a dance, cutting with grace and laser precision. The bacon had to be crispy, but never burnt. The pork belly, golden and crunchy on the outside, juicy inside. Even potato pancakes had to be chewy, but not sticky. To Jack, cooking wasn't just a job, it was an art form. Even something as simple as a sandwich for his son had to be perfect. He'd spread butter evenly on the bread, then toast it on a hot grill until it was golden and crispy. He'd gently layer on melted cheese, waiting for that perfect golden glow. That's when breakfast was truly ready. And the moment he saw his son smile after the first bite, Jack felt a quiet kind of joy swell in his heart. As a respected chef, Jack had a solid job and ran the kitchen at a top-tier restaurant. He had 6 assistants ready at his command, but still preferred doing things himself. From picking ingredients to cooking to plating, he handled it all. It wasn't that his team wasn't skilled. He just loved food so much. It was part of his very being. But that same passion was slowly tearing his life apart. Years of obsession with food meant he neglected his family. Eventually, his wife, tired of being ignored, asked for a divorce. They agreed he'd take their son to the amusement park every Saturday. But today, once again, Jack was late. Their father-son time turned into a trip to the morning market, because tonight, a big-time food critic was coming to the restaurant. Jack had to prepare only the freshest ingredients. To impress the critic, he came up with several creative new dishes, poured hours into perfecting every detail. But just as he was getting ready, the restaurant owner walked in. He ordered Jack to ditch the fancy new recipes and just stick to the old-school menu. All of Jack's passion shut down with one command. He felt bitter, frustrated, even humiliated. But against the boss's word, there was nothing he could do. So he went back to cooking the same dishes he'd been making for 5 years straight. What he didn't know was that this one moment of compromise would completely change the course of his life, sending him straight into rock bottom.